everyone, my name is Cindy. This week I picked up and finished reading The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. Let's talk about it. So last weekend I had the feeling or the need to go watch The Longest Ride, the movie. And now you're just connecting the dot and maybe wondering, if you saw the movie on Saturday and you just finished reading the book yesterday, did it mean you watched the movie before reading the book? Big shocker, right? As it turned out, I did not plan to read this book at all yet. It's in my TBR list somewhere along the way, but I did not feel the desire to read it until I saw the movie on Saturday, and I really enjoyed it so much. This was the first time I actually was excited and really enjoyed a Nicholas Sparks movie. That hasn't been since I saw The Notebook and A Walk to Remember. So after watching the movie, I really wanted to read the book now. So a couple days later, more like a Monday, I went to Target after work. I really wanted the movie cover of this book, but I found out it was actually a movie tie-in edition. I didn't want that. I didn't want to read the movie version of it in a book. I wanted to read the original version of the book. Luckily, I found it at Target and there was several copies available. Later that day, I read it and I did not regret reading it at all. This is my all-time favorite Nicholas Sparks movies and book as well. I have read A Walk to Remember, Dear John, The Notebook, Safe Haven, The Lucky One, and The Last Song. This is my favorite out of all of them. I felt there was something about this story just pulled me into it that I didn't feel like putting the book down. And I finished reading it in about 2 days. So let's talk about the book now, shall we? The Longest Ride is a love story about opposites that attract. They found out they are from two different worlds, but they have one thing in common: love. They recognize their love for each other. This can be seen in the story of the two couples featured in this book. One couple, Ruth and Ira, another couple, Sophia and Luke. Ira fell in love with Ruth when she stepped into his father's hat/shop pursuits. He thought she was the most beautiful girl he's ever seen. He did not have the courage to go up and talk to her or even say hi. So what did he do? He stood from afar and just stared at her, not knowing at the same time she wanted to talk to him as well. After about a year, they finally talked to each other, and that's where the romance left for them. Ira, at the moment, is a 91-year-old elderly man who is stranded on the side of the road because he has crashed his car. He has some major injuries and he's bleeding. To keep him alive, Ira is reminiscing about his past, especially his love for his wife. At the same time, the ghost of his dead wife appeared to him and he is seen talking to her. And he tells the reader this beautiful story of how they fell in love and how they stay in love with each other. In present time, there is Luke and Sophia. Sophia is recovering from a bad breakup. What she does is dive nose deep into her books to study. It is her senior year at college, so she wanted to maintain a high GPA in order to maintain her scholarship. She is this very ambitious person who knows what she wants. She wants a career as a curator at an art museum. She is an art history major, by the way. Her roommate/best friend, Marcia, comes knocking at her door and demanding her to go with her and the sorority girls to watch a rodeo. Sophia is telling her, no, I want to stay here and study. After very much persistence, Sophia agrees. She did not know that her going to the rodeo would change her life. Then we meet Luke, who is this heartthrob cowboy / bull rider, whose only goal in life was to obtain enough money to save his family farm. The only way he was able to get that enough money is by bull riding. He is still recovering from his past injury that left him in critical care in the ICU a couple months ago. He is starting from the bottom again because he has not been riding for a couple or a while. He wants to do well so that he could have a chance at the world champion and be able to get that much money to save the farm. These two meet at a bar after the bull riding competition. It wasn't until an incident at the bar did he step in and became her knight in shining armor, and the rest is history, and that's how the romance started for them. Their love story was not a smooth one for both couples. They went through so many hardships to get where they are. Because love is not simple, it's a battlefield. In this case, the battlefield are their values. Now comes the question you all will be wanting to ask me. How was the movie compared to the book? They are very similar and different at the same time. We all know the movies cannot be exactly like a book. There are certain scenes and elements that they have to take out in order to make the movie not so long. Because if it was exactly like the book, that movie would be about 4 hours or more long. I really enjoyed both the book and the movie. They kept the characters true to the book. Some scenes I was a little bit confused because the book did it one way, the movie did another way. But I have found to understand that the book has its sense and the movie has its other sense, and I enjoy both. I give this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It's one of Nicholas Sparks' best works so far that I've read. So go watch the movie, go read the book, you won't regret it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for future videos. Follow me at Smile Reading. Check out my blog, A Glimpse of Wonderland at Bloggers. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button if you really enjoy this video. And talk to me below if you already read the story or watched the movie and you enjoy it or you did not. Talk to me about it. That's all for now, guys. I'll see you.